did mess with my microphone a little bit, so I'm just testing out the audio real quick before we start. Okay, we'll try the audio at this volume for this video, and if it's a little low, I'll mess with it on my next stream. Okay, but today we are actually going to get the 10 pull, guys. I swear. As I told you before, I do the Calyx after streams are over, so y'all don't have to watch the repeat battle like 6 to 18 times. And it leveled me up to Trailblazer level 15, which means that I get the 10 pull finally. So I know for a fact that we are getting the 5-star this time, so no worries. We will finally get to see who it is. I hope with everything I have that it is going to be either Gepard or Welt. I've seen such good things about them online, and also they have been delightful. Alright, so we are here with Pom Pom. Got some emails. Collect. Alright, and then I think I was putting this yes, I didn't want to claim it until afterwards so that I could show you that I'd gotten it. So, this will obviously give us our last 10 pull. So, let's go to Warp. First thing we're gonna do. I should never ever be allowed to go gambling because I am one of those people. Alright, so 10 pull. It's gonna be 8 tickets for the discounted. We can get one of these people. So far out of my friends that have gotten it, my one friend that's been really supporting me got this one. And then another friend of mine got Welt. When they really wanted Gepard, so we'll see what I get. The only people I'm really against is I don't want Fabergé Egg. I'm sure she'll get better in the storyline, but so far I'm really not a fan of her. Himiko would just be funny because my friend that got Yang Qing really likes Himiko, so it would be funny to get Himiko. And then I'm not really a fan of the child models, so I'm really hoping to not get Clara or Bailu, just because I've never been a fan of playing child models in games, so I would much prefer one of the adults. But ultimately I would either like Gepard or Welt if I get to choose, so I'm really, really hopeful for them. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so everybody says if you're getting a 10-star, you'll see that rainbow color that was on the ticket just then, so that's like a good tell at the beginning if you're gonna get a 5-star or not. Then it turns gold here. Oh, I'm so nervous, guys. Okay. Oh, it's making me more nervous the longer this goes on. I wonder if it's gonna be like the very last one. So far, no. Oh, there. I was about to say no new 3-star light cones, but this is a new one. I haven't seen this one before. I've seen a lot of people want this character, so that's pretty cool. I would have preferred Shampoo, obviously, but I heard she's really good. Oh, 5-star, please. My friend is gonna kill me that I got Gepard because I was wanting Welt so much and they got Gepard. It says I got Gepard. They're gonna murder me. Oh, I'm delighted that my first 5-star is him. And it was the very last one too. Okay. Which means the game kind of forced them to give me that 10 pull. But we got Gepard, guys! I now have to build my team based off of him, I'm sure. So I've heard he's a, let's go to our store real fast. For these guys, I don't really know what to do. Like, because usually, at least on Genshin, I would just invest in these limited, but they have literally the light cones for the characters in here, so it would actually like behoove you to invest in these. You can only buy one apparently every month, but it would be in your best interest to just buy these guys. And so I wonder if I should save up for the Japard one or if I should just invest in these. But let me know what you all think. I can get that. I still don't have enough. Oh, that's fine. I'll probably be able to get another 10 pull in the standard pass soon enough, and I'll be able to get that last one. Then let's get our limited ticket. So we're gonna start off the stream with a little bit of maintenance. Oh, I got 2 new characters, didn't I? Alright, Japard. What is a good light cone for Japard? Let's take a quick look on game 8 for builds, because I can't trust myself to do a build. Japard, game 8 build. Here it is. Alright, what light cones is best for him? Of course, his own light cone is heavily suggested. And apparently he also has like a 4-star light cone. I guess it's similar to this one for this guy. This is his 4-star one, and then in the shoot, what do you call it? In the store, we also saw that he had a 5-star. So Japard seems to also have one. Okay, so the question is, are we going to steal March 7th's light cone? Because the next best one that I have for a light cone is this one. So I think we are gonna steal it from her. I think I clicked on something wrong. I did. Oops. There we go. And then March 7th, I think she was in this one prior because it's fully leveled up. So Japard will get this light cone, which is fully at 20 out of 20. I don't have... Can I do any of his traces? Oh, traces take that. That was in the store as well. Okay. And then he needs Ascension 1 to do any of those. Obviously, I don't have any of his Edelins. Alright, let's go back to March 7th and make sure we gave her a good light cone. Yep, okay, the amber one was a good light cone for her, which was the one I had on her previously. And then, Ting Yun, let's see what light cone to give her. Okay, so her light cone seems to be... She likes meshing cogs like Asta does, or Chorus. And just is like, which character do I want more? I probably will put this one on her, because I've seen more people using this character, Tingyun, than using Asta. So we will put a different one on Asta real quick. She probably also uses Chorus, but I'm just gonna check just to make sure. Yes, she also uses Chorus, so we will put Chorus on her. There we go. So now everybody has light cones. What about, can I do traces for her? I cannot. Because I don't have this material. Immortal, we'll have to look out for that. Alright, and then let's level him up as much as possible. There we go, fully leveled up. Let's level her up as much as possible. I got all these materials from the Calyx ones that I've done off stream, or off. You all haven't been able to see it. There we go. When you all weren't watching. Alright, let's enhance this light cone. It's gotta make sure that everybody is like as beefed up as possible. That way if I have to switch different builds, I can, because I've heard that to defeat the different worlds and the different boss battles, you have to like switch between characters a lot. So it's in your best interest to make sure that you have all your characters built instead of just building like one or like 4 of them that you usually battle with. All right, let's go to this. Let's add Japard. And I guess we'll also add Kalis. The support character, I'll put Japard as the support character I have running, because then a good tank is useful to everyone, right? Okay, so my next thing that says to work on is not what I'm doing, but let's, since we did a poll, let's make sure to now we merge, superimpose all of our light cones. Yeah, but I was really hoping to get Sampo because I have his light cone, so that would be nice. Databank I have fully leveled up, so I don't think I need to start leveling up another one. Especially as I start to get 4-star light cones, so we can just, we only need 1, so any of the other ones will just go towards leveling up as level up materials. Oh, do I not have another superimpose? Oh, this one is the one that's superimposed. Okay. I don't know if you all can hear it, but I hear like a lawnmower in the background, so I apologize for that if you can hear it. I did try to put up some noise suppression filters, because I did hear quite a bit of like background noise in one of my last videos, so I did try to get that fixed. Please let me know if it did not change anything though. Okay, we're getting close to being able to like the full 5 super imposings on some of these, so that's cool. Alright, so character ascension, let's see. I saw that with level 15 it looks like I can now character ascend some of my characters if I have like the materials for it. So it looks like I can ascend my guy. What is this? Character ascension preview. Oh, so you get rewards just like in Genshin. This one's a pass. This one doesn't get anything. This one gets a pass. So assuming this would be nothing, and then you would get another pass here. Then the last level you don't get any. Okay, so that's pretty similar to Genshin. Oh yeah, the lawnmower is definitely now, or lad now. It's probably my uncle then. Let's max out my level. Can I ascend again? Requires an, okay, equilibrium level 1. So that's, I think that's my world level. Alright, let's see if we can ascend Japard. We can. Okay, his takes those like silver cap things. The badges. These things. Silvermane badges, yep. Well, I'm glad I ran around looking for things then, because that's the only reason I have them. And he also needs the world level to be higher. Next, of course, is my husband. What did you take? What are these? Extinguishing cores. Okay. Going to run out of XP soon. Alright, so most likely I don't need to level up March 7th anymore because I now have Japard, so he could sub in as my tank instead of March 7th. So we'll level up Serval first. She also takes Silvermane badges. Okay, because that would only get me to level 4. 24, I mean. It won't max me out like I did with the others. Alright, so we'll work on Serval for a bit to get her up to level 30. Next question is, can we enhance? Yes. Okay, so we can ascend the light cones. So let's do that and get them maxed up. Same order as what we did earlier. Japard would be next. Okay, so I don't have this material. Okay, so we'll wait to max out any, or we'll do an unhung if I can. Ooh, I can. Nice. Oh, and that used one of my light cones for that one. And then I don't believe there's anything else I can do. Oh, no, I got some new traces I can do now that I... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's literally right outside my window. What's this one do? Physical damage equal to 62% of the attack, or inflicts weakness break. If I can only do one, I think I can do more than one, but if I can only do one, I would want to do the weakness break. And then I can also do this one, so let's get that. Alright, can I do any of yours? Boost to the ice damage, that's important. Oh, we're almost out of the Silvermane badges. Windstruck, Killing Blow, restores HP, or deals ice damage equal to 100% of the attack. And it freezes. Ah, the energy's good, but this one's probably more helpful. Alright. Let's see. And then, oh, this one uses crit, so we'll do that one. Don't really need to use March 7th currently. Oh, sorry. Wait. Character. There we go. Okay, I was just trying to make sure of something. And then I don't have any Silvermane badges to level up Serval currently because I'm focusing on maxing out Japard. Okay. So we ascended the characters, which is something I wanted to get done. What is this? Ascend a character 1 time. Send a light cone 1 time. Nice. This is probably the quest I'm working on or working towards. A relic set, simulated universe. Can I even go to the simulated universes yet? Oh, daily quests. They also use the same thing that Calyx's uses. That's interesting. Bud of Memories, open daily. Bud of Ether. This one gives you experience. This one gives you... Oh, those are the Calyxes. Okay, they're not something separate. They're the Calyxes I've literally been to. Okay. And we came in here so we could talk to Pom Pom and get my updates for my Trailblaze level, because I'm now 14 and 15. Oh, the next one will get me a... Wait. Oh, 15, oh no, 15 is the one that gave it to me. It was like an extra bit. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I just got a ton of coupons, tickets, but is it enough? Oh, it is enough for another poll. Okay. So let's do a warp. So now we're completely done with the beginning banner. So now it's just the standard. Does the standard banner have everyone that we saw in it? Yumiko, Clara, well, yeah, so it has everyone that was on the beginning banner, but it's on that, like, running, like, I think they stated it was, like, 90 and not 100 anymore, that pity system, where 90 is, like, hard, like, if you have to go to 90, it's hard pity, or not even pity, it's, like, you spent 90 pulls, you're gonna get a character finally. Like early is like 50, 60, and then like hard pity 70, 80, and then 90 is just you had no luck whatsoever and you had to go to a full 90 pulls to be able to get a character. So this is something I was thinking about when it came to that shop. So I said like, oh, you can save up for light cones, but when you look in this standard, it has the light cones for all of the characters. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth saving up to buy a light cone from the shop over time, because you could get a light cone, a 5-star light cone at any point in the banners, in the standard banner, instead of getting a character. What is the additional awards? Oh, right, and then once you've done 300 pulls, you get to pick a character. So like, say if I pull 300 times, I will 100% get Welt, because I don't have him. But if I do have Welt, it would probably just depend on which one of these works better with my team, and then I would pick one of them to get like a Edelin, so that they are like C1 essentially. So let's do a 10 pull. See if the streamer luck gets us at something at like no pity. Oh, let's also get a sticky note out so I can start a sticky note to keep track of our banner pulls for this game, because I have one going for my Genshin, so that I'm like, okay, how close am I to pity? So first 10 pull, let's see. Alright, no rainbow on the ticket, so we're not gonna get a 5-star, so we'll write down 10, showing that we're at 10 pity currently. 10 out of 90 for a hard pull. Oh, she's cute. I've seen people talk about like the Mahjong character, which is who I'm assuming this is. Oh, Arlen! It hasn't been long. That's a light cone I hadn't seen before, that passerby. So 2 4-stars is not bad for a 10 pull. I'll take it. Of course, y'all get to see me check to see if I have good light cones for them. Let's see. Arlen, game 8. This one. Best light cones. Okay, I do not have... I'm looking at Arlen currently. I do not have any good ones for him in the 4 stars that I have for the light cones. But Mutual Demise is a good one for him. The other good one is Collapsing Sky, but Collapsing Sky is better on my character than it is on his character. So he'll get Mutual Demise, and then what about her? Kinda sucks when you have some 4-star light cones that aren't even good on any of the characters that you have currently. But I guess you get to save them up for another day. Alright, the Seriousness of Breakfast, which is on my serval, is apparently good for her. Apparently, at least according to Game 8, there's not really any good 3 stars on her. It's all 4 stars and 5 stars that they suggest for her. They don't even have a suggestion for a 3-star one, so we'll just put on a random one. Since I have the data bank up to 5 superimpositions, we'll just put that on her for now. We got an achievement. Attain 10 characters. Okay. And then, real quick, let's go superimpose all of my new ones. And then this is a new one. I hadn't seen this one before. The pass key. Okay, I thought it said passerby. We have the data bank all the way up, so we don't need that one. We'll leave that one to be absorbed by another light cone. Just max that one up to 5. Let's max this one up to 5. This one's really cool. Fine fruit. And then max this one up to 5. Nice. Alright, and so because of that, it does look like I can try and... Ah, this was the one. Ah, not quite 30. We're almost there. And then I did another pull, so let's go... Sorry, it's a lot of management right now. Get this last one. This is the stuff I need, but I won't pull for that on here. I think the only thing I would want to pull on here once I got done with these, outside of just saving, would probably be this thing. Because I did see... Oh, but you need to be even Trailblaze level set 40 to even get that, so we'll save for now. Okay, so on my list of things I reminded myself I needed to do, the next thing is to go back to the Herta space station so that I can go to this shop here.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Because since I'm level 14, I can now access the relics that are on here. These guys. Oh, wait, they're 20? I thought for sure they were 14. I swear the last time I was on here, they were 14. Well, I have 260, so maybe this was 14 and they were 20? Never mind, then. Well, we'll get this, I guess. Never mind, then. Oh my gosh, there is a mosquito, like, right there. No wonder I've been feeling itchy. And then... make sure we use up all of our recipes. Alright, and then there was a... if we go back to the map... Now, I don't know if this area will now be locked because of where we are in the quest. But if we can go here without it getting us captured by the guards, I want to go to the...
Where to now?
Vending machines in this area, because they also had recipes that were locked behind level 40. Ah, here they are. Okay, and I don't see that any of these are any of the things I need, so we'll leave those for now. I haven't been able to use these recipes anywhere, but if it's anything like Genshin, I'm gonna want all of them if there are ones that are available. This was the bookshop. This was the... I'll just go to all of them because I can't remember exactly which ones I had recipes. I knew this vending machine did, but that was about the only one I was certain of. Okay, so I did get the books here. Got all of those. Okay, this one and that one, and then that's all of the shops. I think it's only the other vending machine, but I just want to make sure. Plus I can look to see if they have any of the— oh, no, see, recipes. If they have any of that upgrade material I need. Okay. It's fascinating how this area is both like advanced because there are cars and stuff, but then also like obviously it's been set back quite a bit by the freeze. Sorry, the first 30 minutes of this is just me doing some maintenance. Alright, there's the vending machine. This is something I was curious. Okay, the vending machines are linked. They don't have different things in them. It's just you go to one vending machine, you go to all of them. And then, yep, so I got everything that was on my notes since I got to Trailblazer level 14 and 15. Oh, seems someone used my Japard already. And then bag. Let's use these recipes. Got some different pastes. Okay, so I do believe I've now caught up with everything. Okay, that's where we were, Natasha's clinic.
It's getting late. Where to now? Nice.
All right, another new area. So let's go talk to March 7th. We're still hearing the whispers.
So you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs. Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean? It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything and no telling fibs. Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never.
Hook has enough budget to actually move her mouth, but the other children don't.
Let's play. Huh? You, when did you get here?
Not that long, big sister.
Quit acting like a child. It's like this. After
I am 3 days old. I am younger than these children here.
I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is.
I am 3 days old. I am younger than these children. I am an infant.
But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
I get it. You're being bullied by children. I mean, that is true. She is getting bullied by children.
So what if I am? Why don't you help me, huh?
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, precious.
Again, her mouth can be animated. This child's mouth is not.
Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. He also wants to join the moles. Can he play too? Sure. I guess so. Then you guys are seeking.
I mean, every child wants to be the runner.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first?
I mean, at least I'm smart enough to move my mouth.
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me. So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see. It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Interesting. Okay, so before I get too far, let's team setup. Let's switch out March with Jeopard. Is that a guitar case? She has a guitar. He has a guitar case. I bet yours is like an up of defense. Do you punch? Oh, he punches. That's fun. We'll run around as Jeopard for a little bit. The two trash cans stood tightly side by side, as if no force in the world could separate them. Is this not where the child is? Oh, there's the child.
Ha! Gotcha! So what? It's just a practice. Wait until we're playing for real. You'll see. Bring it on. Alright. Now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating. 47, 48, 49, 50. Ready or not, here I come, naughty children. The moles haven't lost a game for ages. You're doomed.
Okay, and so this time...
Not yet. We're the underground's greatest hiders and seekers.
I at least know, like, the general area they're in.
Haha, I caught you. Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
Show me the rule book.
What? But we caught you. What?
I thought I had you there.
Treasure chest. Gimme. Like, on the lookout for that mosquito.
Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
Hide and seek will not wait, unless I literally cannot find the other children. You can't just, like, stop in the middle of a game and do something else.
Clocking off.
Alright, here's one of them.
Don't run! I got you, Hook! Not fair! I'm the boss of the moles! How can I lose to a bunch of villains? Do your worst! I'm not afraid. What are they feeding you kids down here?
I'm pretty sure they're not feeding them, and that is the issue. Alright, where is the last child? The boy whose mouth does not get animated. He's not up here, is he? He's not down there either. Gonna go around this guy. Well, we found Hook, and we found the other child, but where?
Where are you going?
Sorry.
Come back, come back. They won't be hiding that far away.
Who says? Again, show me the rule book.
Clocking off. Finally.
Huh. Where did the little boy go? You don't want to go there. Okay, so I don't think I can find the small boy. What do you want?
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But...
That's because I'm tall. And old. I'm a grown man. Ask anyone.
Alright, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
Oh, the little boy.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. What will the boss think?
Well, considering I found the boss second, I'm sure it's fine. You were found last.
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
Yes, I would love to know how you did that.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Alright, I know I said I don't like playing as children characters, but at the same time, I love this child's voice. They sound like, if they were just a little bit older, they sound like a disgruntled mafia boss. It's hilarious.
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
Doubt. I bet it was Don Young.
Hey, I read books, you know. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right?
Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
The Fight Club?
Not the Fight Club rule. It's not the first rule of...
You don't talk about it.
Is this more secret talk?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club? Can you show us the way?
But it's an obvious building.
Yeah, it's the one with the
Roads are
gloves
just
we saw.
useless.
I agree with Hook.
Come with Hook. I'll take you over.
I love that she sounds like she's the one ferrying children around. She's just like, "Ugh, adults are useless."
Thanks, oh great one.
That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title?
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
They are stuck underground.
It's awesome.
They're
They
stuck.
let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection?
Loads of kids take part.
Ah, despicable. My criminal activity senses are tingling.
They have been stuck underground for 10 years. What do you mean? This entire place is probably criminal activity. This is probably just a bunch of gangs constantly fighting over territory.
Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other?
The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business. It's the moles for grown-ups. Ooh, they need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
I do have a baseball bat. Okay, so that's inside of a building, which means it is now time to spend the next hour and a half running around, searching. The 8th and final rule, enter Fight Club. I love this. Okay, the references in this are just delightful. I wish the whispers would stop. I'm just literally hearing them constantly. What is the Dark Fist Tournament? I can't disclose much if you don't have the club invitation. All I can say is that the only selected fighters get to enter the high-class fisticuffs known as the Dark Fist Tournament. It's 1,000 times more exciting than anything else in the club. I guess you need an invitation from the Fight Club. Then go away. Child's there to get people off the street to come and do Fight Club with them.
There are so many people here. Hook's too short. Can't see anything. But when did you hear what Hook was saying?
Not a single word. You could be mean.
Good. Hook didn't say anything, and you didn't hear it. Grown-up fights are less fun than ours. So what if I keep saying? You have to use your fists, palms, and even your fingers in combat. If you don't know how, you're done for. You need to train until your body is an extension of the mind. And the mind is an extension of your will.
This child is delightful.
Fists, palms, and fingers. Rock, paper, scissors! Phew, no wonder I was confused.
Oh, the children just do rock, paper, scissors, and the adults probably do, like, the actual bloody matches. Well, that's cool that they have, like, a separate category for kids that's actually, like...
My friend, looking for a ticket?
That's actually, like, viable.
Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. Young guy, dark hair. They say he's invincible. Where'd it come from?
I heard
Done
someone
young?
say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
That is false.
Don't be ridiculous. The Silvermane guards have been gone for ages. Why would one suddenly appear out of the blue?
That would be Dong Hung. Ooh, treasure chest, trash can. You see a pitiful trash can made of tin with a torso clearly dented from trauma. Seems like someone took their pent-up emotions on it whilst passing by. Treasure chest. Got it. That just goes into this area, so we'll go down, around, and then back through so that we can get back here for the quest. Sounds good to me, I say as if I am not the one who created the idea. I didn't even see that. Wonder where that one was. Bookshelf, this one. Alright. Martha, do you remember Fane, the one who went with you to catch rock crabs? Long face with eyes that make him look like he was always sleepy? That's me. That's why I put eye bags on this character model, as my eyes always make me look like I'm either tired or that I'm about to cry. And I'm like, no, I'm not sad. I just have eye bags. It's my face. I found out that he got into an ancient relic trade. He did that for a few years, but must have gotten into a turf war or something, since I haven't heard anything of him lately. A while back, he uncovered some letters in the machine graveyard that he couldn't sell on the relic market. I don't know why he tried. Anything that isn't a relic is worthless there. He came to me out of desperation and asked if I'd take them. I only purchase aquatic goods, not garbage. Someone brings me rock crabs? No problem. But what am I supposed to do with letters? Anyway, for old friendship's sake, I ended up buying them at a low price. Even after I bought them, he was still trying to fool me. He told me they contained sales reports on aquatic goods. Why would you take them to the antique trade, the, like, artifact trade then? Which is why he sold them to me and not the collectors. Out of dozens of letters, there was only one that mentioned a type of crab, the tunnel rock crab. In all my years of business, I've never heard of it before. Judging from the name, it's probably related to the standard rock crab, but maybe they're one and the same? I did hear a funny story about rock crabs. Rock crabs never used to hide in the rocks, but only started doing so to protect themselves from the hordes of people trying to eat them. Maybe that's when the crabs changed their own name. Anyway, the letter mentioned that there were many crabs in the underground mining area left unattended. They'd caused the tunnels to collapse in less than 200 years, along with the city above. Well, it's been a long time and nothing has changed. The only difference is all the crabs are gone now, probably extinct from all of us eating them. I can tell the people back then didn't know much. They had nothing better to do than frighten themselves all day long. If there were as many crabs now as there were back then, I wouldn't have to worry. The price of rock crabs is high, and they might already be extinct since I can't catch any. I may have to find a different job. I heard you're currently studying history and wildfire. I came across these letters and thought they could be of use to you, or useful to you, so I forwarded them over. All I ask in return is that you introduce me to the chef there. What do you think? Interesting. Ooh, treasure chest, treasure chest. Gotta get the treasure chest. It's mine now. Little side area. Ooh, a note. Wildfire flyer. Try saying that a few times fast. Wildfire flyer. A shabby handwritten flyer. You can feel the writer's efforts as the paper has been penetrated at several characters, but you can still read it. Boulder Town residents, when you receive this flyer, you should know that the fissure is now corroding our home. In the past, we had Silvermane guards repelling invading monsters at the front line. However, with that order, the soldiers have been sent away to distant battlefield. They never came back. Without protection from the Silvermane guards, we saw the tragedy of Rivet Town. Some escaped to Boulder Town, struggling for a new life. Some went into the mines, living a homeless life. But are these misfortunes fated? Of course not. Pick up your pickaxes, take your explosions. We know that the fissure's corrosion never stops. We know that monsters are running towards us. Stop daydreaming about when Silver Guards would return. We can protect ourselves. This is our belief, Wildfire's belief. They're not warriors. We want more people to stand together and maintain the city's order from collapsing. Okay, so these might be like the people who stepped up for order in the town after the actual government disappeared, and instead of being like, oh, it's a little shortcut, and instead of being like just a gang, it's like one of the few that's like kind of put together and has like a moral code of a form. Okay, gathering place message board. Customer, did you not wash your cups again? There are even handprints on the cups. The water bill is going up, but your service is getting worse. I want a refund. Locals love Boulder Town. Here's the latest news. There are strangers in town lately. They got all kinds of fancy hair colors and are traveling with that trickster merchant. Hey, that's us. They look really dodgy and are probably thugs from the other towns. Everyone be careful when you walk around. I like how they refer to Sampo, because we have the scammer in the overworld, but he's the trickster merchant in the underworld. Am I gonna become a Sampo main? Hopefully not. Fungus indeed. He definitely does grow on you. Okay. Nina's bored. Can you get some snacks going? Mechanic to be. Grandpa's trying to help. Cup of water for the day. Locals love Boulder Town. Wildfire is hiring. My birthday's coming up. You got scammed. How did you get drunk on water? Do you have a hidden menu? So it's just the chat group for the town. Okay. We already checked out those dumpsters. We already went to the clinic. Can we go here is the question. Alright, so nope. I have not undergone whatever quest I need. Geomarrow. Minecarts. Another minecart. Make sure I got everything over here. Street lamp. Oh, are these on since it's underground? This is a street lamp. The name should suffice. More ore. Dumpster shining. Someone threw 3 pieces of geomarrow in it. The person threw it so heavily that the shards of ore scattered all over the trash can. You have no idea where the anger of that person stems from, neither can you understand this behavior. After all, geomarrow is as valuable as gold in the underground. Would you throw money even in a fit of anger? Certainly not. That's right, now let's end the conversation here. It's really boring to talk about dumpsters and money. This dumpster evokes a special emotion you, unrelated to its location, appearance, and olfactory triggers. It is a sense of hiding from the world, as well as a hint of paternal coziness. Paternal coziness. A wrinkly piece of paper is stuck on the lid of the dumpster with the numbers 81 on it. Well, I imagine you don't open it. Knock on it? Well behaved. This trash can is someone's private zone. Rat-a-tat-tat. Knocking on the wall before entering represents your respect. In fact, however, not every decent person can really win others' respect. Open? You see a shabby room with a set of wrinkled yellowish bedding, a pillow made from a gunny sack, 2 open bread-flavored soda, a pair of miner's boots, a torn-out book whose words can no longer be distinguished, as well as a knife. Looks like someone used this dumpster as their humble living quarters. Okay. Or zigzag. Okay, so up, around, over. We're only missing 3 more treasure boxes.
Take your time now.
Trash can looks like the other ones at first glance, but when you take a closer look, you uncover its sinister nature. Someone has done something to the spring bar on the lid. If you push the lid of the trash can, the lid will bounce back to you, dealing a heavy blow. Fix it? You spent some time on it, but finally succeeded. Now the spring bar is fixed and no one will be hurt by the trash cans. I still have no idea what the high morals ones are for. This is a trash can. Its lid seems to have been cut open with some kind of implement. Open it? You open the tin lid and a waft of burnt wood mixed with cold steel invades your olfactory senses. Looking into the depths of the trash can, you can see flickers of embers still hanging on, struggling to extend their own lifespan. Trash can. Means I should only need 2 more, because we were missing 3 of them. Oh, there's another one. Oh, steps? Steps I cannot go up. That would be my mom's dog. No worries, he's just telling us probably that my uncle's at the door. Alright, 1 more. Food stall owner. What do you mean, old friend Kaylee? This is the first time I've met you. What's up, hankering from some local Boulder Town snacks to fill you in? Tell me about I don't even know what this is. Oh, I see. That's what you're here for. Let me lay it out for you. The rules are simple. See these plates of already fried rock crabs? As soon as I start the clock, you need to do everything you can to stuff all of... Isn't the crab meat really hard to find? Like, it's become really expensive and rare. Why would you use that as the thing, the meat of choice for your eating competition? If you get 5 plates knocked out in 20 seconds and everything in the stall is free for you to enjoy. What do you think? Want to give it a go? Sure. That's what I'm talking about. Just looking at you, I can tell you've got the confidence to spare. Remember to get a bottle of water. You don't want to choke on a big hunk of crab. Come to the front of the stall when you're ready. The challenge will start whenever you want. Come one, come all, feast your eyes on this. We have another brave soul who has come to take on the challenge of the title of Boulder Town's competitive eater champion. Do they have what it takes? Their expression at least looks confident. You must be joking. Look, he's as skinny as a beanpole. Alright, anyone who has been by any man or any guy who is as skinny as a rake knows that they can put down, like, can eat an entire turkey by themselves and ask for seconds. Courage Challenger, tell us, what is your name? Kalis. Kalis, remember this name. It is just a moment he could very well be Boulder Town's competitive eater champion, worthy of our admiration. Are you ready? I will count down from 3, then start the clock. Don't forget, the challenge is only considered complete when you eat 5 plates of deep-fried rock crabs in 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! You are blown away by the fresh, fragrant, rich flavor that hits your mouth. You've never imagined that you could enjoy a delectable flavor in the underworld. A second bite of crab meat fills up all of your mouth. It's a little greasy, but you would still consider it tasty. You are certain that you can see this challenge through to the end. The third bite, these stupid additives. You feel thirsty in knowledge. You also complain internally about having no option in the settings to speed up the text display. Not the 4th wall break. Hey, the 4th bite. You can still stomach reading this text? Alright, I'll tell you a little something. The rock crab isn't a decapod. It's actually a type of creature that, according to the common species classification system, is difficult to classify, but it's something like an anthropod. Who cares? It's a crab that spits bubbles, just like how you are on the verge of spitting up everything you've eaten. The final bite... Your mind is completely blank. Your stomach is a vast sea filled with trillions of tons of crab paste. You did manage to eat all 5 plates of crab meat, but unfortunately, you went over 20 seconds. The stall's owner's words reach your ears, but you're already slipping into unconsciousness. You couldn't care whether you won or lost. There's only one thing on your mind. Hey look, he's gonna throw up. We've got a good show coming up. Barf. Going to be alright, brother? I feel awful. I get it, I really do. What a shame. You are right on the cusp of victory. So, brother, I know you're feeling terrible right now. However, according to the rules, contestants who don't complete the challenge must pay for their meals. With that in mind, 5 plates of deep-fried rock crab cost 1,000 credits. Would you like to pay me now, or... a sly merchant. I admit defeat. I'll pay. Nice. You are a customer who sticks to the rules. Quite a rarity these days. I'll remember you. Next time you stop by, I'll absolutely give you an incredible discount. Thanks for your business, pal. Alright, if you want to participate in Boulder Town's competitive eating championship again, feel free to come by tomorrow. With your excellent abilities, I guarantee that we won't need than a few tries to beat the challenge. Okay, so this might be one of those things where I have to come every single day until I win, and then I get like an achievement. So I'll write that down. Boulder, Turner, crab competition. Probably like a daily thing, and you have to do it like 3 or 4 times, and then you'll be able to get the achievement. I would like to buy something. Oh, yeah, give me that. Foods galore. Alright, those are cool. But I wanted that. I should have one more. Oh. Oh, it wasn't you. And this is where we came from, I believe. Yes. There's nothing in the middle. Street lamp. Collect. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, it's a 2-parter, so we'll wait till the next part. The area ahead is not available currently. Okay. We'll come back to that. Oop, trash can. Trash can glared coldly at the other trash can, gasping for air at its feet. I told you, Tatalava, it said. I told you that you will one day collapse beside me. When that time's come, I will laugh at your dying face. Such is the wind of chance. A goo of darkness dripped out of the dying trash can's form and continued to snake its way forward. It looked up at the cold eyes of the other trash can. 15 years had passed since it had last seen that gaze, and when the standing trash can was still tiny. It's me, the dying trash can conveyed. I was the one who raised you. A wave of sharp pain enveloped it. At that moment it realized that a certain trash bag had burst. The shooting pain coaxed a whimper out of the dying trash can while the other one snickered satisfactorily. It crouched down and whispered a name in the ear of the dying trash can. You. The trash can's eyes were wide open. But no, you can't be. The final words curdled inside its mouth like the teardrops hanging from the corner of its eyes. Alright. Enough of that melodrama. You feel a sense of relief when you stand before the dumpster. It's all over, breathes Bellabog's winter. This is the last one. You feel nothing no longer matters. What matters is that ones who created these trash cans have fulfilled themselves. Oh, I can see the fresh we need. The big trash can lies in plain air. You can see what it has been filled with citizens' discarded trash. Suddenly you hear a voice that says, Trailblazer, do you want these 7 normal pieces of trash or this beautiful piece of trash? I want them all. You are a greedy person, the voice says in an approving way. I will give you what you want. Ah, that's funny. I now have all of the trash. And that should be all of the... Oop, wrong one. Should be all it is. But also, what phone case does Japard have? It's just his armor. I don't know if that's just as bad or worse than Dun Hyung's one, which is just doesn't have a phone case at all. Okay. That takes us somewhere else. Okay. And then I have not unlocked this area. Iron Gate. And then this is the shortcut back to the place I need to be. Grocer. Well, welcome to Lauder's Humble Shop. Don't hesitate to let me know what you need. What do we got? Give me it. Official currency of Bellabog. Okay, so I need to do a few more things. So this is essentially like Herta's, the Herta space station one. So I shouldn't buy these because I need to get this for my... I want to see what the rewards are. Okay, we'll save up then. We're getting close. Children.
Where have you been?
Can't go that way. Mailbox. Mailbox is tucked away in a corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not to disturb it. You get the sense that even the most sociable person would need some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Okay. Anything in this alleyway before we keep moving? Nope. Alright, dumpsters, what's the melodrama? The old dumpster stands silently, carrying its own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of a vast wisdom. It stood on the side of the street for years, witnessing its rise and fall. I pay respects to it. You bow at the elder dumpster, to which it responds with a deep dignity. It almost feels like it is the size of 2 dumpsters. A huge dumpster filled to the brim. The mixture of all kinds of trash results in the putrid odor. However, those who live in the underworld have some consolation. They don't need to go through the trouble of sorting their garbage. Oh my gosh, yes. Sorting garbage when you live in a country that actually cares about that, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, like it's important, but sorting your trash can be a nightmare. Game time. Guess how many trash cans are there in Bellabog? Attention, trash cans put side by side together are considered as one, but those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. 20? Nice answer. Honestly, it's uncertain if your answer is correct. This is the underworld, after all. This trash can has not seen its overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with a definite answer. How many trash cans are there in this town? The rules are the same. Trash cans... Yeah, okay. 6. This is the wrong answer, but it is understandable. Who would count the number of existing trash cans? So let's stop this game right now. It's too childish. Alright, so I do believe I have gone everywhere. I've gotten all 7 of the things, so let's go in here. Alright, we are inside Fight Club.
Brothers and sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young!
Oh, I'm dying. He looks so done.
And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic. All praise to Boss Farah. Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone. On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever!
Why are you here, Dan Hyung? Are you getting info? Are you getting money?
And so, let the semifinals of the 1758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
I need this to go forward. It's, oh god, the secondhand embarrassment.
So you're awake.
I am awake, thank you.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
They have such a sibling bond. It's so funny.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
So are we actually supposed to defeat these things, or is this like wrestling where it's like for show and then you're not actually supposed to damage your opponent?
Take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Not the EQ. I just want to go home. Hold the line, destroy them all. Oh, this will be the first time I get to fight with Japard, so let's see.
This song's for you.
Let's go.
I didn't even get to use Japard. Come on now.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Her face changed when they said admirers.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Because we did not come.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different.
I would be the youngest.
Hey, look! It's Sampo!
I mean, he did save us, technically. So we should thank him.
Huh?
Look at the faces, both of them were like, you know, we will not be doing that.
Let's get after him.
I love our character did the little smile like, oh, we should thank him. And they're both like, no, we should definitely not. Fight Club in the underworld comes in 2 ambiences, noisy and noisier. But in such a boisterous venue, you notice someone conspicuously out of place. You know how from past observations that there would be one such person in every such occasion, but this one seems different somehow. The quaint envelope sits unremarkably on a wooden crate that is being used as a side table, yet exudes a unique quality for its own. Silent, elegant, independent, even a hint of darkness. You also see invitation written in big crooked letters. You find yourself unable to pry your eyes from it. It's mine now. That's the right move. No one can resist such a silent, elegant, independent, and slightly dark envelope of invitation. Dark Fist Tournament invitation letter. Wonder where that one is. Ah, here it is. I wonder if that'll be something I need then, since it's in the inventory for like stuff that's actually useful for quests and stuff. What? Poster? All sorts of posters, invitation notices are plastered upon this wall. One caught your attention. It looks new, but there is an abundance of dirty fingerprints on it. It's clear that for many people, this boxer's recruitment form has ignited their fighting spirit. Okay, can't go back there. But yeah, Sampo did technically help us out of a bind back there. And we did figure out that the people in this place were actually kind of corrupt, so...
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
I mean, considering that the Knights have been after this guy for ages and haven't been able to catch them, I don't imagine we would be able to catch them. Catch him, I mean. Capture and interrogate Sampo. Well, where is he?
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I had just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
I have so many mixed feelings when it comes to Sampo. On one hand, I want to go for his kneecaps. On the other hand, he's so cute, and I'm just like, I do not like these conflicting emotions I get from him.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
Why are you hand-wringing then? You threw us to the guards. When did he set Dan Hyung up? You threw us to the guards.
Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time.
That's good to know.
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Dan Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
Which is understandable. I mean, his reputation is funny in both places. He's the scammer and the trickster merchant, and everyone who's talked to him is saying that he's kind of like no one really knows him. He's obviously... something's up with him.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we even get to know them?
Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Why would they care to help
there's
us?
No such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
My economics degree is quaking in the way he is like, supply and demand.
Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see. Have a little faith. It's like I said. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
I feel like agreeing to anything Sampo says is like making a deal with Loki. Like, he may live up to his word, but you're not gonna like the path there.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
Why don't you all, since you've been sealed off, do you actually get like a good amount of goods back? Because like, if you cut off their geomarrow, which is the only thing keeping the above world going, and you're like, hey, until you unseal us, we're just going to not give you geomarrow. Yeah, they'll be like, well, we can just not give you goods, and I'm assuming those goods will probably be food, but it's like, the above ground needs geomarrow a lot more than you all need the goods they give you. So like, I don't know.
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare! Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
My man, you have an entire association that is passing out flyers talking about don't get scammed by you. There are many rumors. Can I tell you about your association? Oh, now we can go up this.
Zebra's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up to? Are they avoiding me?
Seal is the limited banner character that's out right now. Oh, Branya.
Hey, look! Who is that?
She's here too?
It looks like she's in trouble.
We should let her be in trouble. Leave Fabergé eggs alone.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
Why not? Dan-hyung, you have the greatest intentions, but she tried to take us in to probably be executed quietly with no actual proper trial. So, you know, why not leave her alone? It's probably a terrible thing to say. I'm probably gonna lose points at Dan-hyung, but I agree with Sampo.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Let's help her.
Ugh, do we have to?
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess.
I did say we should just leave her, you know. Also, what is this design for Seal? We got what looks like a sheer leotard going on. I'm pretty sure that's more underwear than shorts, but supposedly shorts. And then some kind of like overcoat dress to make this like completely insane, because you know her entire booty's out in that.
Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
I like Seal.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked.
Aw.
Who are they?
I'm Kalis.
What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
So, you want to talk to this person? Come and, fix something for us, and it will free up their schedule to talk. Uh-huh. Ooh, we just got Crack-Up Conch. That was one of the curios on the space station. Complete missions for daily training to gain activity and claim the corresponding rewards. Interesting. Daily mission, consumables. Defeat a total of 20 enemies. Simulated universe. Oh, I wonder if that means that the Herta space station simulated universe is now open. New feature, assignments. Oh, that's probably the dailies then. Open assignments. Complete the assignments to get the corresponding awards. Adjust the assignment duration to get more rewards. Use characters of recommended paths to obtain extra awards. Oh, so this is like the so this is like the map thing in Genshin. Nameless lands. Okay. I don't think I have enough characters for all of these. Well, let's do characters first. Then I already used all of these guys. Oh, you can only do 2 at a time? Okay. Travelogue. What's this one? Simulated universe. Pass each simulated universe world for the first time and unlock new blessings and curiosos in the index to earn stellar jade rewards. Okay. Well, obviously you should probably save up for these guys. What's this thing? Special gadget. It can superimpose special light cones obtained from the simulated universe. Oh, so you have to use this thing to be able to put these together? Okay. Synthesize. Oh, okay. So this is like the food. And then you can make these things from other things. Okay. I see. Let's do that with characters real fast. I have a bunch of nameless honor. Increase nameless honor. Nameless honor ends in 24. Unlock nameless glory and raise its level to 30 to receive a light cone of your choosing from the treasures of the starry seas. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is... Okay, I know what this is. Okay. This is like your, oh my gosh. Okay, are you done showing me things? You did? Okay. Let me see if I can... Where am I with characters? 30, 30... 30. We're working on leveling her up. Not quite 30 yet. And then light cones. Enhanced. Alright, that's okay. This is where I need 5 of them. Alright, let me synthesize here, here, this one, confirm. Want 5 of these. I think I was in the middle of leveling up. Yep. Alright, now we can auto add these guys. A lot of these need those silver main badges. Okay. Alright, station levels 2. Okay, that's okay. I need 3 the silver main badges. Go to the synthesize real fast. Need this thing, this will work. Need 3 of them. Confirm. There we go. Everything. Okay, he's good. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Need 6 more silver main badges. And we want these. We'll take this and this. 6 of them. Oh, looks like I needed 8. I'll go make 2 more. There we go. All right. Apparently probably synthesizing. Oh, no, it's credits. Okay. Alright. And then we have a message. Oh, we have a ton of messages. Okay, so the crack-up conch was a curio that was on the space station. It's not scary to know there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it ring credits. You are not the chosen one, so if you want something, work hard for it. Are you related to the magical conch? This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you need help, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Space Station Security Department. Sent to all, please don't reply. How do I unsubscribe? Okay. Lay, are you alright? Why don't you text back? I'm Kalis, not Lay. Oh, sorry, but whoever is reading this, please tell Lay when you meet her that Rocky will be waiting for her at the space station. Who's Lay? Hello? And Herta. Upgrade is done. Come test. Yes, ma'am. Simulated universe. Okay. So, of course, as I've stated before, I am a big side quest first. Everything else comes later. So, first let's do our daily quest.
If we're not
oh my
on
gosh,
patrol,
I
we should
utterly
get some
missed,
rest.
I got a chat. I have it right here, and yet I still missed it. So, hi, Tiny Teapot 1. Thank you very much for chatting. But yeah, thank you very much for chatting. I do believe you are my first chatter other than myself when I was putting in an alert, so thank you very much. We'll put that in the chat first. Chatter. Achievements. But thank you very much. I'll try and keep a closer eye on the chat then. I wasn't expecting to see anyone. Okay, so it's in the hotel. I like that we can just walk around even though we're wanted by the government. Okay, what do you need? I'm on to something. Oh, not this guy again. Dang it, I got away again. I saw your photo. Oh, it's you. Did you need something? Just passing by. I can please send you. We're used to thinking of time as something that flows and space as something static. But what if everything was the other way around? Perhaps it's space that moves, and while time is the one that sets in stone. Okay. Shh. Oh, you didn't say anything. Then don't just show up like that and break my train of thought. I just caught the side of the magnificent of the universe, guessing I feel like we've already done this once before. Okay, so it's a bit of a change. Is it dangerous? I'm not ready to sacrifice for science. Are you even qualified to make any sacrifice? Anyway, don't worry about it. It's no big of a deal at all. Besides, it was you who interrupted my train of thought, potentially ruining the birth of a groundbreaking scientific theory, or even jeopardizing the very future of space science itself. Don't you think it's only fair that you make amends by helping me now? Uh-huh. The groundbreaking research has been studied by the Supreme Guardian, but those pencil-pushing bureaucrats are always trying to make trouble for new. I just need your help with a very simple thing. Give this thesis to the Supreme Guardian. Let her see what I've achieved. Why don't you just go yourself? Those cronies who do nothing but make fun of me. It's all because of their corruption that I'm in this debacle to begin with. How shameful. Well, considering the fact that there's so much paperwork I would have to fill out, and then you'd have to wait 3 more months. It's not like I can just give it straight to the Supreme Guardian. That's definitely not how that works. I think I've chatted with that person before, because she's the one who told us about all of the the how-tos and like how long it would take. I like that he makes clunky noises. Also, what is this tail that he has attached to his side? This fur. So you want to give this thesis to the Supreme Guardian? It's impossible to hand it over directly to the Supreme Guardian, but handing over public research results for auditing by the appropriate authorities is well within the rules. I need some details about you. What school did you graduate from? The Earth is my classroom. The sky is my alma mater. Okay, thanks for that. Let me see. Level of education, semi-literate. In your case, as a researcher with no formal education. I also need you to answer a question to prove that your thesis is worthy of the Ministry of Education regulator's time. Don't be nervous, it's a very basic question. Here it is. Which are there more of, prime numbers or natural numbers? Oh my gosh. No, not the math question. I think there are less... Are there, is it the same thing? Let me look. It's been a while since I've done math. Prime numbers versus natural numbers. So I think it's natural numbers. I see. I thought as much. Come back when you can actually answer this question, and after that you can show me your masterpiece. Don't even bother complaining since I don't make the rules. If I make an exception for you, I'm the one getting punished.
I'm with you.
Sorry. Did not mean to click that. I just clicked the E button. Sorry, sir. I could not answer the riddle 3. You never said there was a question to answer. Are they harassing you too? Now you know how frustrating things usually are for me, but that's alright. Misery loves company. As a scientist, I've had to swallow many a bitter pill over the years. I'm guessing you're the same? Wait a minute, did you just say that they posed you a question? Quick, hit me with it. Tell Regan about Manya's question. What? Is that it? You can't even answer this basic question? The same! They're the same. Ah, I was thinking that was my initial gut reaction, then I had to look it up. I knew you lacked some basic knowledge from the start. Why'd I told you shouldn't calm yourself. I meant to pick the wrong answer. Can you blame me for that if it weren't for my relationship with them? Nope, I can't keep any longer. Go back. You go back right now and tell them the correct answer right in their face. I do have the right to say no. Come on, quit dawdling. Every second you stay here, the more they'll suspect you of cheating. For the sake of the big universe time tunnel theater, please help me just once more. I'm so used to jumping from Genshin that every time I go downstairs, I'm like, spacebar. Nothing happens.
Come around and have a look.
I'm back. Oh, which question? Oh, I remember now. Didn't I send you packing last time? What are you doing back here bugging me again? That's what a real scientist would do. This guy's a real stalker and a pain in the behind. Alright then, I'll bend the rules for you just this once, but you have to guess it right. Okay, let me see. Prime numbers are natural ones, which are... This is the first question, right? The answer is... hang on a second. The same. Well, how about that? You're correct. Okay, I can't just go back on a promise that I've made, can I? So I'll apply to the Ministry of Education with your thesis then. Run along then and wait for the news. We'll notify you when it's ready. Woo! We got one. I see a notification. Alright, use a consumable item, lots of enemies, or a calyx. I imagine when we go fight the calyx, we'd get the other ones, outside of the consumable, of course. Oh, we just hit 16. Well, the rest of these are all on the Herta space station, so we might as well go to Pom Pom and get our... I meant to hit this. To get our level up rewards, our Trailblaze level up rewards, and then we will go to the space station.
Sounds nice.
Oh, level 17, you get a full set of gear. That's cool. Okay, let's go to the space station. Teleport. We have side.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
I got a new text message. Callus, you said you're back on the space station. There's something that I could only talk to you about. If it's not too much trouble, could you come over to chat? I have a bad feeling about this. No, it's not anything weird. I just need to discuss something with you in person, because it's kind of embarrassing to talk about it over messaging. I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot. Please hurry. Oh, a companion mission. Okay. Oh, look at all these. Let's do these side quests first. They're usually pretty quick. Who is Leslie? Because all that stuff before is stuff we've heard from him before. Is a prominent researcher in the Department of Insight and the only scholar who has been visited the Abundance Segmentum, this Amber area. You sure she has time for you? Of course she does. Ever since Leslie left, we've been communicating on and off through the Galaxy Airwave Repeater. She will never ignore me, even though we are on tens of thousands of light years away. Uh-huh. This is the only time she hasn't replied to me. I confessed my love to her in my last letter. I usually just talk to her about the types of rocks and mud we see in the Department of Galactic Geography. Brat. Show some respect for your own discipline, will you? I really don't understand why Leslie stopped answering me after I confessed my love to her. Maybe because she doesn't feel the same way and it's awkward. We used to chat about a lot of things, from which of the 101 Aeon instruments in the Department of Insight require and about how to use astro rods to examine the quality of soil, thus determining the rise and fall of the inhabitants of the planet. Ghosting you is probably a rejection method. That's impossible! If she were to reject me, why would she talk to me so much? Oh god, not one of these people. That just because someone of the either opposite gender or someone you're romantically interested in, you yourself, talks to someone, and then you just you interpret the fact that they're willing to talk to you as romantic feelings. Ugh. Into the trash can. We will feed you to the worms. During the communication where I confessed my love, she told me about a spectacular starquake. Think about it, a star died. Most people would try to hide, but not my Leslie. Not only did she get first-hand observation data, she even saved a galaxy hitchhiker who almost died. You have no idea how happy she sounded in her reply. Even the airwave repeater signal was cheerful. Whenever I receive a reply from her, I can't help but picture the smile on her face, and I'd carve it in on a rock. Before the Legion invasion, I had a bunch of rocks all lined up in a row on my desk. Unfortunately, they went missing in the chaos. You are so creepy. Reckless romance. It's a detrimental to your research. It's a detriment to your psyche, probably, the way you're expressing it. Anyway, there's no sign that she's going to reject me. If I didn't receive a reply within the usual time frame, it means that there must be something wrong with the Galaxy Airwave Repeater. In my investigation, I found out that a group of Legion monsters occupied the area where the signals are transmitted. Can you help me find out what happened? My master won't let me go. Don't help him. All he thinks about is the airwave repeater. He hasn't done any proper work for more than 10 days. Shame on you. We might as well get it off his chest. Huh, a bunch of hooligans. Don't listen to my master. If you had the time to listen to him, you would have found the Galaxy Airwave Repeater already. Can I throw him in the dumpster, please? If you resume our communication, I promise I'll reward you by inviting you as our best man. This man needs to be dumped pronto because he, like, to his face, dumped because he is so annoying. Destructive impulse. Destroy 100 destructible objects. Okay.
Fighting is meaningless.
We caught them unawares.
Did Japar just take down 3 of them instantaneously? Win one battle without Japar's shields taking any damage. He didn't even get a shield up. He instantly clocked like 3 of them. Is Japard like over leveled or just overpowered or something? Because they didn't even get to like spawn. Where is it? Oh, it's up in the box. I was like, I cannot find it. Oh, here it is. Error. Abnormal route. Detachment protection activated. Detected ultra nickel parts missing. Let's go in here. Luckily, it's right next to the disposal site where discarded cures are stored. Maybe I can find some spare parts. Oh, this room. And...
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
I guess this is about the point where they're like, you should level up your world level because your characters, with how like strong they are currently, is like overpowered for... Because like some of these monsters aren't even getting to spawn. Got one. Where is the other one? It's down there. Got 2. Wants me to go back out. Confirm. Airwave is online. Transmitting airwave has not been detected. If needed, please select the historical signal decoding record that you wish to review. I have no idea. Let's see. Leslie. Hi, Rocky. The interastral research team has landed on a planet in the neighboring system. The air here is so refreshing. Even though this place isn't the actual Eons territory, it is already able to generate an extreme high degree of oxygen just by being close to the Eons. This is my first time witnessing theopathy. I've always stayed inside the space station. Only reading about this is like living under a rock. The repeater signal is about to end. I feel like I have a lot of meaningless things. Sorry. Don't forget to keep up the good work at the space station. Try your best to come out to see the stars soon, just like Hosea, who you admire so much. Leslie, congratulations on your safe arrival. Don't worry, I scored excellent in the previous evaluation and I'd definitely do it again next time. Leslie, what you said was very interesting. It's definitely not a waste of time. Tell me about everything you see. I'd be waiting to hear from you. Leslie, do you still have the astro rod I gave you? You said that it was difficult to use before. I looked through some ancient texts today and found a method for it. I've been eager to share with you. Place the rod in the soil, straight and direct, straight as in not crooked, straight as in not bent. Hold the rod with both hands and pierce it straight into the dirt. Inspect the straightness. Use the mirror to focus the light. If the light reaches the bottom, then you are all set. If the light lands on the wall of the hole, then it is bent. Memorize it and tell me if it works. Silly Rocky, astro rods are so outdated nowadays. Hasn't the one you guys have at your school also been sitting in the collections cabinet? All the tools that research teams now use is a measure planetary soil from the IPC. Well, seeing that it's the astro rod that you gave me, I suppose I'll try and figure out how it works. I believe that digging up some precious rare earth elements with it should be a problem. Hey, aren't you always doing research with rocks? What's your favorite colored mineral? I'll try to look for it. Rocky, can you guess what I'm experiencing right now? The main star of the Abundance segmentum experienced a gravitational collapse due to the unknown influence. Soon after, there was a starquake. Flashes in the universe, gamma and afterglow fills everything in visible range. This is such a rare sight. The team member that promised to come with me before I got scared and ran away. It'd be so nice if you were here, so don't be mad, okay? Got scared and run away. Good. From now on, don't accept any more gifts from that guy. It's obvious he's unreliable. I'm not mad. I'm actually regretting our little argument. You scared me to death when you said starquake. I thought something bad happened to you. Now I know the beauties of a starquake is a result of its dangers. Let's go and watch it together next time. I'll be right next to you even if it's dangerous. Well, I mean, is it possible? From now on, I'd like to always stay by your side. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Aw, he's creepy, but did Leslie not reply? Because that was kind of cute, the way he said it. Rocky, how silly of you. Of course, I understand what you mean. As for my answer, record is damaged. End of historical record lookup. Why was the record damaged here? Cannot identify life form emotional fluctuation detected. Warning, you've entered the full surveillance area of the space station. Please do not conduct any inappropriate behavior towards the repeater. The key record is damaged. Full surveillance area. I better check the surveillance in the monitoring room. It looks like someone has done something to the repeater. I bet it was that girl's sister. I think this is them? The sister? What did I get? Oh. Inflict the icon weakness break 100 times. Nice. Let's see. Base zone. This one. Not you. This one.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
We caught them unawares.
That's kind of a cute thing. We caught them unawares. Like sneak attacks, do you? Hello, authentication passed. Please choose a surveillance area you want to review. Storage. Isn't that March 7th and Dunhung? They look like they were in a hurry to do something. Forget it. The most important thing is to find surveillance records of the repeater. Base zone. During the time captured of the camera, the safe zone and the reception hall hasn't been set up. Curio collection squad is nowhere to be seen, only the wandering monsters of the Legion. I can't believe the surveillance camera captured Asta and the two rarely seen young researchers, but this is not the area I should be investigating. Next page. Medical cabin? The injured researcher is under medical treatment in the medical cabin. Maintenance room. The surveillance shoot clearly shows that someone is trapped in the repulsion bridge. Shouldn't we do something about that? Disposable site. Found it, at last. Camera only captured the image of a burly figure from behind. Looks like Bernard. The Bernard was the one who did it? But that probably states that she probably said... There's two options here. Either A, she said that she likes him too, and so he's gonna work really hard to get off the space station and leave Bernard and his and that research behind. And so, or she said no, and he's also gonna be really sad, and Bernard doesn't want that to happen either. Oh my goodness, stretch. Now that I know who it is, let me confront him and find out the truth. I want to... There's someone stuck, though. I am a little concerned about that.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Bernard. Young people should spend more time studying instead of wandering around. It's been captured by the security footage. Looks like you fixed the machine. What is this? Oh. Thanks to you kids. I was worried to death. I damaged the record for Rocky's own good. He's forgone his research because of Leslie. Not to mention you have no idea what's happening right now. Leslie, did something happen to her? No, she's safe and sound. And she said yes to Rocky's confession. You can't just get in between them if she says that it's okay. That's so rude. They can't be together. If you think I'm the one being difficult here, then you're wrong. Don't get ahead of yourself. They can't be together. They will never be together. Do you know why? No, you don't. People rarely understand what a starquake means. With proper protection, a starquake will not cause physical damage to humans. However, the gravitational collapse caused by the starquake will severely change the space-time curvature of the segmentum. For example, the time in Leslie's segmentum was once a straight line like ours, but now it's been pressed into a huge canyon by gravity. Clearly, a curve is always longer than a straight line, therefore the time curve of her segmentum is going to cover several times the lengths when converted to our timeline. Do you even know what that means? The flow of time will be different? It means the velocity of our time is different from hers. Since the starquake, the temporal difference between Leslie and ours will gradually increase. It is possible that the time it takes for her to reply to arrive will change from 1 month to a year and maybe even 10 years. It isn't just about her message, but everything she does. Until she leaves that abnormal gravity environment, every month she spends in the galaxy will equal decades for us. Let's say if Rocky, including us, is living at a point called the present, then in comparison, Leslie is living in the future. I used to be a young man once. In my opinion, not being able to be with someone you love is even more cruel than being rejected. It's not up for you to make that decision. If you want to tell him the truth, then tell me, what can he do? After knowing the truth, Rocky will have to wait 10 times longer for a message that should have arrived right away. He'd have to live in this lonely presence and wait for the future containing Leslie to finally come to him. But how much time can he spend waiting? Maybe Leslie will finally return to the space station when he's old and decrepit like me. But the flow of time for her is so slow, maybe at that time she will still be as young as she is today. When that time comes, how are they going to be together? We may transcend space, but time is beyond our reach. You are way too young, you don't understand. Things that require a lot of waiting don't usually end up well. He'll never give up if he doesn't know the truth. Naive kids. At first I thought if I damaged the record, take away the parts and blame everything on the monsters, I could keep Rocky in the hope that one day the repeater will be repaired. Now since you've found out, the decision is up to you. I have 2 signal logs I copied from the repeater, red and blue. The red log contains Leslie's real reply, including the truth about the starquake. To be honest, even I can't imagine what Rocky will do after finding out the truth. Not the red and blue pills. Given how impulsive he is, the blue log is forged, in which Leslie refuses Rocky. Don't think about this as cruel. This way Rocky won't have to wait for her reply in the future. He can just move on with his life. Don't call these the red truth and the blue lie. It's up to you to decide which one you want to give to him. Take them and give it some thought. Rocky's waiting for your news. Obviously the red one. Obviously I'm gonna give him the red one. Because no matter how much the truth hurts, you have to come to the decision yourself. So, like, doing it for people does not help them in any way, and instead just makes them super angry. And if he wants to make the decision to wait for her, even if it's going to be many years, that is his decision to make. Oh, I have a collection. Oh, no, it's in this one. A lot of different love poems from Rocky to Leslie. Rocky. Bro, you're back. While you were away, I wrote another poem called Praise Leslie. Did you fix the repeater? I see you're holding decoded backups. Heh, which one is for me? The red truth. You seem hesitant. Are you sure the red one is for me? Yep. Confirm. Okay, I'll read it now. Thank you. After some time. I can't believe it. Leslie said yes, but the starquake. I can't get my head around this. So because of the gravitational effect of the starquake, every month she spends in her time will be a decade for me. Am I going to be as old as my master when she's back? No. What you do is, since if you're willing to wait 10 years, you send her a message now stating what's going on so that she knows that she's in a different time zone, and then she can make the decision on if she wants... Something's happened in the world. If she wants to leave her research to be able to come back to the timeline to be with you. Or you get your butt over to where the starquake is happening and enter that time zone with her, if it's possible. Is my interpretation correct? Kalis, help me take a look. I'm a bit slow. Is that what she means? I think so. She has gone to the future and I am left in the present. Is this what's happened? The decades I spent thinking about her will only be a fleeting moment for her, right? Who would have thought that even time can be so unfair? I guess it's unrealistic to hope that she'll come back. Even if she travels for months and crosses light years, I will become an old man in my time. Spending my whole life waiting for someone and enduring endless longing and loneliness. Come on, bro, do you really think I'm that naive? Ha, of course I'm not going to wait for her. I won't. I'm not going to wait for her, but I can go after her. I'm going to chase after time. Since her time-space curve has become a canyon, wouldn't it be better for me to travel past this canyon instead of waiting for her to come back? Maybe it will take me 10 years to find her, who has only spent a month, but once I do that, our time will be synchronized. That's exactly what I was saying, that he can go to her. It's better than sitting here and doing nothing. Don't you agree? No matter what you think, Kalis, I've decided I should inform my master as soon as possible, pack my things, and set off my journey to find Leslie. I've already tired of this place. As a member of the Herta Department of Geolastic Geography, I haven't even seen the real galaxy. Isn't that embarrassing? I'm sure you're just as curious as I am about the scenery in deep space. It may be full of dangers. Maybe. It may be full of spectacular wonders, dynamic dangers, but it will also have the woman I am chasing after. When I find Leslie one day, I'll come back and tell you everything I witnessed on my journey. By then, I will invite you to be our best man. Don't forget it. Well, this poem is for you. Goodbye, my friend. Darkness is gathering in the distance, using cruel methods to dissect time, petals inquiring for love or falling. Like the tickling chimes in an infant time and space, we have no choice but to slide into the shivering calamities of the universe as if sliding down a slope in the dusk. And with that, the stars continue their enjoyment above us, their elegant smiles fill the way forward. That's nice. Bookshelf. By Herta. Another poem, which I think is what we just read. That was cute, but yeah, there would be no reason to use... Do we still get the other flash drive? Huh. We get to keep the other flash drive. That's cool. Alright, time to go find the crack-up conch. Oh, no, that's sensitive beings, isn't it? No, it says crack up conch. Yep, I was right. Oh, Peppy!
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared.
What do you mean? He's in my storage. I have his character. Disappeared?
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened. Of course, I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange. Don't worry about those. I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plan. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
Oh, look at the time. You don't have any clues?
Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to Peppy.
Peppy?
Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends.
How is he your dog if Arlen's been the one in charge of him the entire time?
Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down. Peppy can't go alone. What if he gets lost too? And I can't go with him. If people see me, the acting lead researcher, searching for Arlen, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together. Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Okay. So that's the companion quest, but I'm here for the sensitive beings quest. Did you encounter some problems? I heard you're looking for me. Yeah, I wanted you to investigate the source of the mementic virus that's infected the crack-up conch. Mementic virus? It's a kind of information particle that spreads around exponentially like a virus, which will bring changes and contamination to the host nature of thinking. Unfortunately, it can infect inanimate objects, and thus it changed the crack-up conch external expression. It no longer tells jokes, but instead keeps talking weird nonsense. Is that the whispering I keep hearing in my brain? Like, get out of your comfort zone or you'll be wasted, or the pain you suffer will light up your way. Cliche quotes that just make people cringe. Cool. I heard someone examine it and found that it was caused by the mementic virus, but the crack-up conch has been properly stored all this time, which means it's impossible for it to get infected on its own. The only possible way is that the workers who were already infected passed on the virus when they came into contact with the item. After I looked into a list of people who have recent contact with it, I identified 3 suspects. Well, I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say next. I want you to investigate these 3 suspects for me. Is the security department here just for show? I arranged for them to investigate as soon as I identified the list of suspects, but they all found nothing unusual. Since those suspects have spent a fair bit of time in the space station, they are pretty familiar with the security department. They might have gotten away with their possible misconduct. I therefore could not get any useful investigation results. That's why I need to ask you a favor. You don't know them very well. It may be easier for you to spot their flaws from a stranger's perspective. Sounds reasonable, I guess. It is. And it's not rocket science. You just need to walk up to them and listen, and then see if there are any unusual behaviors. If you find anything weird, just write it down and report it to me. So what do you think? I can help. But give me rewards. Don't worry, do you have anything in mind? Already? I heard the Star Knot fleet has been very popular recently, but that thing is huge. I don't think you'll like it. Oh, I don't know your taste. Did you just offer me a spaceship? Why don't I pay for everything in your shopping cart out of my own pocket? You are free to choose whatever you like. Well, let me tell you about these three suspects. Mare from the Department of Insight, Chris from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics, and Joanne from the Medical Department. Joanne, I remember her. She's the one who doesn't really, like, she's just like, my work. They usually stay in their own cabins. Given the situation's current situation, I don't think there'll be anything else, so please help me take care of this. Okay. There is someone on the bridge, so let's take care of them first. Mare's right ahead. I better not alert her. I'll hide around here and listen to what she says. Ha hoo ha hoo. Am I doing this right? I feel like my pronunciation is not very good. I better keep practicing. Fluffy hair and strong limbs. If only I could touch it. Bah, what kind of dirty ideas is this? Aw, how nice would it be if I could be their slave? Hiss. I just need to keep practicing and one day I can. Mare, you look much better lately. So the thing I told you about did it actually work? Well, no. That's not the case. Sorry, I did try to look up what you mentioned, but I might have gone off track halfway. But yes, it's quite unusual. It's just that, well, is there anything else? Well, there is something I want to ask you about. So I've been researching how eons are depicted in mythological tales from different planets. Why are they depicted so differently? Some even have the so-called Leviathan worship. Leviathans can be pets too. Well, pets, well, there is a research report that I haven't finished working on yet, so I'll get back to you later. Sure, by the way, I haven't seen you around lately. Did you go on an exotic field trip? Did you discover anything new? Can you tell me anything? Well, let's talk about this later. Okay, I understand. You must be very busy since you came back. Anyway, it's nice to see that you've recovered mentally. I'll leave you to it. There is something strange about her. At first she was imitating some strange sounds, and when they talked about Leviathan worship, she looked nervous. Did she come into contact with some kind of Leviathan during her research and got her mind contaminated? That's very strange. Oh, here's Chris. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, 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 I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Why are you staring at me like? Stay away from me. Are you Chris? How did you know my name? Oh my goodness, have you been following me and investigating me? Hold on. Why did you dye your hair like that? Did you do that to show off in front of me, trying to stand out from everyone else? And your clothes, why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious tailor-made outfit? I wouldn't be able to tell you if this is a luxurious outfit because we were spawned in like 3 days ago, but I did not dye my hair. No one else's hair like that. You think you're very special, huh? You just want to show off your privileges. Such an attention seeker. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. It's not enough for you to show off in the virtual world. You have to track me down and show off in front of my face. You think you're so rich that you can own the universe. Wait a second. What's that look on your face? Is there something wrong in your eyes? You have a corneal contact camera? Why are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who likes to live broadcast your bullying behaviors. Now go away and leave me alone. Chris is very strange. I can't have a normal conversation with this person. I don't know. They're showing he's such a paranoid. Is he infected with the mementic virus? He is less weird than Mare because he's one of those, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just like, they're very self-absorbed people that they think everyone's out to get them, which is paranoid behavior. But it's like an inferiority complex. There we go. So in my opinion, Mare is more concerning than Chris. So far she's at the top of my list. Oh wait, we can talk to maybe the plant has some know-how. The talking one. Strange plant. This space station really is a mixed bag. There's even a masked fool in disguise amongst the research, trying to cook up something big. Interesting, a masked fool. I wonder if that's referring to Aha, the Eon. Okay. She's moved from here. Joanne is right in front of me. Looks like she's talking to someone. There's nowhere to hide. I know, I'll just pretend I'm checking out the medical services. Hey, Joan. Joan? It's either Joan or Joanne. So surprised to see you. Are you still not sleeping today? How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station. The test results are out. I've sent them to your terminal. You may start the review process. My goodness, Joan is actually working. Am I daydreaming? Oh, this is very different than how she was talking the last time I seen her, so she's also very suspicious. You are only noticing this now? She's been 3 hours early for work for the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying attention. Review countdown begins in 30 minutes left. I only took a few days off and now our department has changed so much. I can't believe it. Who turned you into this, Joan? What happened to you? My guess is that has something to do with the department's reform. The Interastral Peace Corporation has cut the medical research budget this quarter and we are also impacted. I heard there would be a reform. It's not that unusual for people to try and get a high performance indicator during such turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need some time to digest all this. It's really unbelievable. The Sleeping Beauty of the medical department finally stopped sleeping, abandoning to act on her duties as a doctor? Haha, no one's gonna believe this. 20 minutes left. I need to see the result of the drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, I got it, I'll get on it. Yeah, her personality changed completely. Although Joan looks normal, the way she speaks is very strange. She is emotionless when she talks and her face looks stiff like a robot. Robot. Is there something wrong? Alright. Well, the most suspicious for me is Joan, because we talked to her earlier and she definitely did not act like that.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
So all three of them sound unusual, but in theory there should only be one person who's infected. The principle behind it is actually quite simple. The viral load of information particles left behind by the mementic virus in the crack-up conch is simply not high enough. The viral load detected barely reaches the amount that can be carried by an infected adult, so it's absolutely impossible for the conch to have contracted the virus from multiple individuals. So what's next? Yeah, I've got a backup plan. The mementic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all the virtual data in the space station leave traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much from our previous investigation, let's check the browsing records of the 3 suspects. Then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. Hehe, I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the data exchange center where the terminal is located. But I've never used a terminal. Don't worry, it's simple. Enter the terminal room, verify your identity, and you can start your query. Simply put, anyone can use the data gadget, which basically includes everyone on the space station, would have their user behaviors recorded by the terminal. It's thus inappropriate for me or other staff members to check such information. It's not like that. I would have gone if I could. Think about it. Despite different backgrounds and identities, people on the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. Traces left from the virtual data can be found on the terminal. For example, from here, people can see all the unusual virtual platforms you visit during your working hours. Therefore, to respect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself and the other staff, should access the terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you were a space station staff, would you be happy with me going through your browsing records on the virtual network? Yeah, the whole meme of... Oh, there's a yawn. The whole meme of, like, if I die, make sure to delete my internet history kind of thing. I'd rather die. Now you understand, right? That's why your special identity makes you the perfect candidate for this. So you just want me to get beaten up? Jeez, is this the kind of nonsense you think about all day? I have nothing against you. Why would I set you up? From an objective point of view, you are an outsider on the space station. You are not familiar with the most people here, so it's unlikely that you hold any personal grudge against anyone. Not every outsider has the right to access the data records, but you are different. You are the hero who saved the space station. People will trust your moral character. But of course, if you do decide to help, I hope you will keep everything you see strictly confidential. No problem. Lips are sealed. Anyway, keep it all a secret while you're still in the space station. As for where you go or what you do in the future, it's none of my business. Before you leave, let me tell you how to use the terminal. As you know, the invasion of the space station severely damaged the whole data center, and the server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully yeah. And reported cases of mementic virus infection only make things worse. I have to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identification verification program manually every day to check whether the bioelectricity of each visitor entering the room is normal, thus ensuring that the terminal room is not invaded. Since the optical identity verification program, that's a mouthful, is refreshed dynamically after it's turned on every day, you need to re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the maintenance of engineer. I've told you the engineer that you have permission to enter the room, so I'll leave the rest to you.
I'm with you.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
Oh, I finally get to fight with him. Single target. Okay, and this also seems to be a single target thing.
Is that all? Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
Caught them unawares.
A row of large words pop up on the terminal screen. Code error 505, service unavailable. There are no other responses. Someone runs back into the room panting. Looks like he's the maintenance engineer Asta mentioned. Terminal doesn't respond. Let me ask him. Sorry. I'm sorry. Are you Kalis? Asta already gave me the heads up that you were going to come use the terminal. I'm terribly sorry. The computer system in the next room suddenly initiated an auto update. The researchers didn't have time to save the results, so I went to help them just now. Prompted arrow code 505? I didn't connect the data to the terminal while I was late. Let me turn it on. I'll just take a second. It's all set now. Please verify your identity again, and the results will come up when you input. Oh, we have to do this thing again? Okay, I want to do this as Japard.
A little goes a long way.
What a fun report. Alright, system number, blank, access level, authorized by the administrator, data number, device owner. Obtained camera access, obtained album access. Photo editing software, album access, web page, dating, meet your soulmate. Twin Flames, a private dating community for space people, welcoming and diverse. Device number, this was Mare. Okay, so the first part was Esther, this one's Mare. Webpage, Galactic Search Guide, Sleep Aid Video. Freshest and fastest video service, most comfortable scalp massage, ASMR, wake up service, cat sleep aid, black cats, history of witches and black cats and tortoiseshell cat faction, pronunciation guide for different types of onomatopoeias for showing affection to cats, video, Pie Little Kitties Meow 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 compilation, Pie Feline Pet Summoning, 100% effective, Asta, membership invitation, Cosmo Premium Star Nut prize. Most expensive Star Nut prize. Contact customer service. Turns out Mare had been suffering from insomnia. Now she can fall asleep after watching short videos of cat snoring, so she was just imitating the sounds of cats last time. Turns out she's just a run-of-the-mill cat liver. That's all good. She can't be the one who got infected. I'm telling you, it's Joanne. Let me check the other people's records. Insufficient power. What's wrong? Insufficient computing power, try again later. Oh, that's normal. The terminal is not broken. It's nothing to worry about. Although it won't be operational until tomorrow. Why? Because the station was invaded. Originally, we had more than one terminal connecting units on a much larger scale. During that debacle, some units were damaged. The computing power of the terminal was thus greatly decreased. Not to mention, it's only running on a single core processor right now. The lead researcher said she's going to purchase new equipment, but it hasn't arrived yet. Therefore, with the current computing power, you can only query once a day. And the current identification verification program has to be activated manually by me every day, so please come back tomorrow. Don't forget to ask me to turn on the verification. Okay, so that's another one for tomorrow with the crab guy. Back to maintenance. Which I'm gonna write as toilet room because I remember what that is on the map. For quest. And simulated universe. Let's go to Herta's office. The official version of the simulated universe, forget about the previous beta version. There are lots of changes. Do you want me to give you the patch notes? Sure. You have 0 manners. Firstly, Stefan has made significant adjustments to the gameplay loop. According to him, the objective of each phase is even clearer. I don't really get it. Just because I'm a genius doesn't mean I understand gaming, so whatever he says goes. This version offers a high degree of freedom. You can mix and match your team, choose from a variety of blessings, and there are even random events to guarantee you a unique experience every time. Finally, there's a new mechanic that helps you get a better, helps you to better pretend to be Akavili. Okay. Voila! The official simulated universe. The real game begins now. The official game contains multiple explorable worlds with progressive difficulty. All the fun features will be gradually unlocked. Look here, you'll even earn points. The rewards for the last 2 clears are all here. Rewards and points here will be refreshed weekly. So this is their version of the Abyss that's in Genshin. And then these are really what you're going for those cards to unlock the, Now go and explore World 1. I'm sure you will find some new stuff you've never seen before. First time clear award, which gives us this, which is what we're going for. Explore the domain to earn points that can be exchanged for rewards. Points on clearance, 800, extra drops you can get. Now you can choose from the people you know to join your team. Their abilities are consistent with your perception of them in reality. If you are fully prepared, then push this button to launch World 1. Recommended types. Oblivion. Okay, so just... we'll set it up like my... We want him to go first. And this one, and this one. Alright. Let's try it out. While exploring the simulated universe, cosmic fragments can be obtained. 50 cosmic fragments are gifted at the start of each exploration. During the exploration, cosmic fragments acquire extra help. After completing at least one domain in the simulated universe in the last cycle, you can select one blessing of Trailblaze upon re-entry into the silver. Okay. Unique currency obtained through exploring simulated universe will be cleared after simulated universe is restarted. The blessing, probably. When a character receives a shield, there's a chance of removing a debuff. The more blessings the team has, the higher the follow-up attack damage. We'll do this one since Japard gives us shields. And there's not anything like, yeah, there's no like stuff I need to be out looking for. It's just a monster battling sim.
Too late to repent.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up!
Blessings that have not been unlocked have been marked to help you collect them. Appropriate rewards will be provided when the index is unlocked. So I don't have any of these. Alright, shielded characters increase their attack. When a character deals damage to enemies, there's a small chance to freeze the enemy. We're just gonna keep going shield buffs since I have Japard. Alright. Break objects in the simulated universe to gain a random number of cosmic fragments, restore HP, or recover technique points.
I've no interest in conflict.
I did not mean to do that. Oopsie.
Turn it up!
Let's make it quick.
This ends here.
Q? I'm gonna save my boosts for when we're fighting a mini boss or a boss monster.
I'm with you.
Fighting is meaningless.
Keep up!
Okay, characters regenerate energy when they apply freeze on enemies. When entering battle, all characters gain a shield. After an enemy is frozen, the next attack they receive are guaranteed to crit. Oh, definitely. Anything with the word crit in it gets immediately picked.
Seize the initiative.
Alright.
I'm with you.
Defense up and smack.
Move carefully.
Alright, now it's time to use
The
all
truth
of our
life and death. Reveal the sanctuary.
ultimates.
It's but a vision. Break!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Rules are made to be broken.
Hope you're prepared.
I've no interest in conflict.
Okay, his E's could freeze them. Okay. Ooh, okay. We apparently have this one because it already has that gone. So, after a character launches a follow-up attack, deals after damage, weakness broken. Let's do this one. You got everything in here? Yep. Okay, cool. Next bit. Respite. Okay. Downloader. Her to Berta's puppet appears in the simulated universe. Having only communicated with you via voice before, it's a little surprising to see her manifesting like this. She looks at you expressionlessly. This is the resting area, giving you a place to catch your breath in an otherwise scary simulated universe. We hope you can restore your health, resurrect your team, buy equipment, and enhance your blessings here, Herta says irresponsibly. You can enhance blessings with me. As for the other functions, you can find them in the room itself. Enhance blessing? Replies flippantly. As the game master, I can make your blessings stronger, or even make earth-shattering changes to them, at the price of paying cosmic fragments. What's the point in collecting those otherwise? Now then, let's begin. You can obtain blessings here. Blessings will become stronger after enhancing. Naturally, you have to pay for it. Cosmic fragments are required to enhance blessings, and each blessing can only be enhanced once. Oh, well, obviously, we enhance the gold one. What's the downloader do? The downloader lets you change characters. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we should change to Kalis for the weakness bonus. Can you auto battle? Oh, you can.
Will forged in ice never falters. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
The issue with auto battling is that it takes all your ultimates, so you can't save them for the enemy. All right, we don't have this one, so we'll get this blessing. Oh wait, I didn't check if there was anything to punch in here. Nope. And pop.
Time for the main event.
Let's make it quick.
Hope you're prepared.
Have no interest in conflict.
Pretty good crap. Let's rock.
Okay, characters gain a shield when they apply freeze. Characters regenerate enemies when they apply freeze. Character skill and ultimate deal increased damage against frozen enemies. Sure. Which one?
This will strengthen our position.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up.
This ends here.
I think that Japard literally just like socks people when he's fighting them. Crit rate. Domain occurrence. Approach that spot of light. Go on, try out this new plaything. Simulated unit. You see a man about 30 years old with an unremarkable appearance wearing a white shirt and brown suspenders. His eyes wander while he speaks as if avoiding something. I wanted to add some random events to this game to make it more fun. So this is probably Stefan. But I think the brainwave reader is on the fritz. So now the events you encounter will be a little more monotonous. Sorry about that. How bland. Like, he stutters without looking at you. Like, this is the random event now. I wrote some templates, but they simulated currently doesn't have any way of converting them into content, so you'll see the following. After speaking, the man disappears and a line of words materialize where he says where he was standing. You You have encountered a random event. Obtain some cosmic fragments. Obtain one random blessing. You don't need it. Give me a blessing. Reduce damage. Yeah, that's how monotonous, the man says, as if genuinely sorry. Acceptable. Hopefully very soon, the man says earnestly. I really want you to have a good time, really. Once again, I'm really sorry about that. You encounter Herta, uncaring she looks at you expressionly. Congratulations, well done on getting here. Herta responds carelessly. You can use all your cosmic fragments here to enhance your blessings. You won't get any chance to use them otherwise. I have 200. Shielded characters increase attack. When characters provide shields to allies, the character gets absorbed damage. Upon entering Balia, there's a 150 chance of all enemies to become frozen for 1 turn. Let's do this one. And their speed reduced. Alright, which one's the one that said crit rate? One of them said crit rate, I remember. This one. Okay, let's go. Boss monster. Alright, we're going to...
This will strengthen our... I'm with you.
Okay.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
This ends here.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Rules are made to be broken. This ends here. Is that all?
Man, Japard's multi-person shield is so good.
We caught them unawares.
Alright, is there anything else in here? There is not, so let's leave. A room of one's own. 7 out of 7, 800 points, blessings obtained. How's your experience with the official version? If you find it easy, you can go challenge the next work. Apparently it's more difficult with stronger enemies. Squirrelium said that according to his model, you have a 60% chance of losing the first time. But it's not like you actually lose anything. You'll clear it sooner or later. Are you really researching eons with this? What are you talking about? Our goal hasn't changed. Now run off and get ready. Nice. Okay, Okay, we got an achievement. Deal equal or more than 1,000 damage in a single attack. Deal 2,000 damage in one attack. I did not see those, but that's cool. Complete Exploring Simulated Universe World 1. Nameless Honor. Split the simulated universe one time. Get that. And then we'll probably, I'll probably do the Calyx off stream for you all, so you don't have to watch me do that. And we'll get the 500 bit. And then we got a new message from Pom Pom. Gala, someone's learning fast. Naturally. It's be hard not to improve when you have encountered so much. There will be more wondrous experiences waiting for you in the future adventures, Callus. It's easy to feel lost when you're belly traveling alone on a journey of growth. Sometimes it's wise to reach out and ask outstanding seniors for advice. Their lights are like lighthouses on the night ocean and are very hard to replace. Typo, if you've been not your belly. Hurry and come back to the express when you can. It's easier when face-to-face communication. Okay, that should be our last one for today because that I'll do for streaming. Like I said, I'll do the Calyx when I'm off stream. Because I need to go to Pom Pom and get my Trailblaze level 17 done. Okay, parlor car, Pom Pom. Kalis. Trailblaze level. Lame. And then what did you need? Pom Pom is so clumsy at messaging people and keeps pressing the wrong thing. Come back regularly and see Pom Pom face to face, Callus. Pom Pom called you back this time for a very simple reason. Kalis. Have you ever been a bit confused or troubled on your journey of growth? Little. I am 3 days old. Why, that's normal. Pom Pom remembers feeling similarly bewildered back in the day. I'll stay up all night, gazing up at the stars, exploring. Whoops, how did that sentence go again? Drats. Pom Pom completely blanked on what comes after. Anyway, it's great to see you continue growth, Kralos. Here's a reward for you. Quick, take it. And about what just happened to Pom Pom, please don't tell anyone. It was just a minor slip-up. And we have some albums that we can... Anyway, we dropped off our music discs. And then the synthesizer is for those materials. Okay, now that we know what that's for. Alright everyone, like I said, I will probably just go do some Calyx off screen, but that should be everything for today. A little shorter than our normal streams, but like an hour or so, but want to make sure that I keep bringing some good energy to you all, so since I am a bit tired, I will probably see you all the next time I stream. Let me check just one time to make sure that we don't have enough for another 10 pull. Nope, not quite. We're getting there though. Probably soon. And I will see you all next time. We got our first 5-star today. We can't change characters on the Astral Express apparently. So yeah, so thank you all very much for coming to my stream. We got our first chatter today. That's exciting. And then streams will slowly start being archived on my YouTube channel. It's the same name, Poetentate. So thank you all for watching and have a lovely day